Another day, another time. We on the grind. Welcome back, thoughts. Today we're going to be talking about. I'm just going to say the red pill community in general again. I seen a clip the other day of pretty much Aiden Ross kind of defending Andrew Tate, right? And that's not nothing new. He's been defending Andrew Tate for a long time, but it's like considering how much evidence has been resurfacing from his trial, where it's like my biggest thing is literally where there's this video of him literally saying, like, admitting tax fraud, like literally, like he's literally on camera, like bragging about how he has all these female workers or people working for him, right? Like female employees, right? And he literally goes around and tells them how he's lying to them about taxes that need to be paid. They'll be like, oh, like the government wants you to pay this tax. It's like $2,000 or the case may be. Yeah, just sign this paperwork and give me money. Like, yeah, this is the person we're praising. This is the person that everyone's following. This is the person that you're sticking your neck out for. Like, this man literally just admitted that he lies to people who just basically like don't know business and basically say, oh, well, you're talented, come on. Like, he's basically being like a record producer or like a label, but in like the OnlyFans industry before it was OnlyFans. You know what I mean? And it's like, bro, you're lying, like blatantly. How are you gonna say this is like okay? Like, do you just have no accountability? But I don't know. But again, we're gonna talk about that. That was a very long intro, but I get very passionate about this stuff because again, it's frustrating seeing people just throw their morality away for a few bucks. But whatever. We'll talk about it.
I got all the keys. Hey.
Okay, I'll explain to you what he did. He basically did OnlyFans before OnlyFans. Okay.
Well, no, I think what he did is he got women to fall in love with him. Then he flew them out to Romania, and then he had them work like 15-hour shifts, and then he stole money from them while he had them work in the basement of his
they got a percentage though, and he put them on. So
yeah, but he lied about the percentage he gave them, right? Like, he's on video talking about how he would scam them with their taxes to steal money from them. Like,
I mean, he's a businessman. Well, you know, what? I mean, listen, it wasn't the best.
Well, I mean, you can say that's a bit. I agree, it is a business. I don't disagree. He's a businessman. He's a good businessman. But the business that he ran was sex trafficking, right?
I mean, how do you feel about OnlyFans?
I think it's pretty good.
Okay, he was basically doing OnlyFans.
You cannot sit and do a purely professional business relationship with a female. It doesn't work. And her believing she needs you, and this is extremely important, because at the beginning she will need you, but then she won't need you. But you have to keep that fallacy, keep that dream alive that she can't do this without you, to ensure that she doesn't do it without you. But even more importantly, it makes the girl believe that she can't do it without you.
All right, so there's mainly just a few things I want to get off my chest, right? Because like I want to mainly talk about how the clip, right? Because Aiden basically blatantly defends Andrew for this. Like, I'll play the clip, and he literally pretty much just defended it. I mean, you've seen it. Like, he literally says, "Oh, well, he's just a businessman. Like, he can just lie to people and tell them what cut they're getting and tell them how much is being deducted here and blah blah blah. That's just he's a good businessman. That's just what businessmen do." Like, that is so nuts to me to think. Like, that is so nuts to be okay with it. You're just gonna be, oh, well, this is business. Business, you know, sometimes you lie in business. You know, some people get the shit into the stick. Like, that is the problem why we've gotten to where we are today. This is why Kanye West is how Kanye West is. You know what I'm saying? It's funny because, again, like, you have a lot of these people who follow a lot of these people who, the reason why they got into the red pill community, right? Because they think, oh, you know, people are being oppressed. We're not being able to say what we want to say. We're not being able to express our manhood and da-da-da-da-da-da, right? But then you have guys that are literally the head of the movement just blatantly lying and blatantly just being okay with being a scumbag of a person. And everyone's just, okay, we're looking past that. Doesn't matter. He told me to start working out every day, and he's buff and drives Lamborghinis. So, like, he could do that. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it, and maybe that's why, like, I've always been this way. Like, I don't understand stuff like that. Like, I'm just a person of reason. If it doesn't make sense, like, it doesn't make dollars, right? And it's just like, that's just how I am. And the business model makes sense for them. I mean, they're exploiting, like, young women. Like, I mean, that makes sense, right? But I just don't get how they're upholding this sense of morality that everyone is basically saying that this person is, like, close to Jesus, or this person, like, never makes any wrong decisions. This person always is on the right side of things. He never would harm anybody. Like, but he just blatantly lied about all this stuff. He just blatantly took all these people's, like, just innocence, right? Like, he literally coerced these people and lied to them just to get more money for himself. Like there's nothing more you can really say on that, man. Like, he's literally just manipulating people just to make money, and people are praising him for them being manipulated. Like, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't get how people can follow a guy like this. And it's like, I just wish he kind of would have, like, the low-key Jake Paul effect, where it's like, I low-key wish he did get in the boxing or something when he did have, like, time, because, again, I feel like if he did and he got knocked out or something, he wouldn't have the effect or the, you know, like, pull that he has now. Because, again, it'd be like he would look soft. You know what I'm saying? So, man, it is what it is. You know, hey, if Andrew Tate gets out of jail and he wants to box, I'd love to box Andrew Tate. I love boxing people who stand on no moral ground. You know, I feel like those are the easiest people to beat. You know, it's like, how you going to stand on something, or how you going to win something when you literally switch up things all the time. But yeah, anyways, that's pretty much all for me today. Pretty short video. I don't like being negative, and it's, I could be, you know, I could say all these things and how he's a piece of shit, and but it's like, I feel like I'm beating a dead horse, you know. I feel like if you haven't gotten it by now, you're pretty much Aiden Ross type of community. Meaning you're maybe short a few brain cells, or you're just, like, ironically, like, saying what he says just because it's, like, funny, you know. But regardless, he's still going to be around, so we just got to deal with it. I hope as many people as they can could really just, man, the lesson just be, pay attention to yourself, if anything, bro. Follow yourself. Take accountability for your actions and learn from your own actions. Don't learn from other people, period. Like, learn from your own experience. You know, other people's experiences can be sometimes a good way to learn certain things if you don't want to try certain things. But again, don't learn everything. Don't model yourself after somebody. No person on this planet right now is Jesus Christ. So why are you idolizing them? Man, that's for them to answer and me to continue laughing at. But until then, you guys have a great Tuesday. I will see you guys in the next video. I am out.
Tax is also another important element for controlling your woman. You're not going to pay anybody tax because you're getting paid in Bitcoin. So you don't need to pay tax to anybody. But you need to tell your girl that you're paying the tax. Because girls are lazy, and girls are stupid, and girls don't understand how taxes work. So the girl's working with you, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, we've made this much money, but I'm going to pay the tax to make sure we don't get in trouble.
You what?
She'll sit there and go, okay, okay. Now that allows you to do two things. One, it's another control element. If I work with him, my tax is not a problem. If I do it alone, I have to deal with taxes. Taxes are complicated. It's a control element. Secondly, it allows you to pay her a smaller percentage. So I used to pay my girls 30%. So for every $10,000 they made, I'd give them 3, and I'd keep 7. They thought they were on 50%. And I said that the disparity is because of taxes. So you're on 50%, but we had to pay the tax first, and then it's 50-50. If they say, why is it 50-50? Because I'm the one on camera. You say, because I'm the one typing, I'm the one with the property you're working in, I'm the one paying the bills, the electricity, I'm the one who's, and the electricity and every other maintenance cost of this property, I'm the one who bought the equipment, I'm the one who knows what he's doing, I'm the one with the knowledge, I'm the da-da-da-da-da-da. Shut the fuck up, go online. And they should be pretty happy with that if they respect you as a person overall. So really you're paying 30, you tell them you're paying 50, the difference is in the tax. That's where the disparity lies, taxes.
My name always start with a Z. You're never gonna be like me. I see the enemy. They try to get to me, stupid like Mr. Clean. I live to infinity, my life is a mystery. They be hiding our history, so much pain, so much misery, and it feels like I'll never be free. Hey, hey, you finna just set us free. Hey, hey, I got all the keys. Hey, hey, that's what he said to me. Anything coming my path, they gon' get done real fast. No, I ain't taking it back. No, you ain't getting the pass. Yeah, yeah. Damn, I just let it be black. Physical component just rap. Bitch in the birds and the facts. Coming me right and get slapped. I finna live.
I wanna win, but this shit got no pride. Say you $1 million before you touch the sky. News say killing niggas better stay inside. Million ways to die, only few to fly. None of my niggas tell no lie. None of these bitches be my wife. For that talk, you gon' slide. I'm in the bag, real time. Pick it up, flu and kick, shaking up. Yo, main shit, hit me up. Call game told me splitting up. Crush dreams, low esteem. Told her that money and everything. You base your life on the phone screen. You chasing diamonds and codeine. They do the drugs, escape from it all. Die from the buzz, die from withdrawal. Die from the high, die as you fall. This shit a joke, it ain't funny at all. Don't believe